Hello everyone, this is Hulgunde Sheetal, Assistant Professor, Department of Agronomy, KK College of Agriculture, Nasi. Today we will discuss about study of agrometeorological observations and installation of instruments under the course Agro 112. First we will see what is the role of agriculture meteorology. To study the climate, to study the microclimate is nothing but the climate which is very near to Earth's surface. For weather forecasting, to determine crop geometry, remote sensing in upper air observations and meteorological applications. Objective for this practical is to study the types of agrometeorological observatories and installation of instruments. What is agromet observatories? Agromet observatories are special observatories to record data in crop environment required to understand crop climate interactions and are different from those set up in cities and aerodromes. Agromet observatories are set up by Agriculture Meteorological Divisions of India, IMD Pune, or state agriculture universities or research institute, or by interested organizations. What are the objects of agrometeorological observatories? To study the effect of relationship of various weather elements on growth and development stages of different crop. Factors influencing crop growth and development are sunshine and cloudiness, temperature of air and soil, wind speed and direction, relative humidity and cloudiness, evaporation and evapotranspiration, precipitation, that is rainfall. These all factors affects crop growth and development in various stages of crop. Classification of agrometeorological observatories. Agrometeorological observatories are classified into four different classes. First one is principal agromet observatory, second ordinary agromet observatory, third auxiliary agromet observatory, and fourth one is specific purpose agromet observatory. One by one we will discuss. First one is principal agromet observatory. In principal agromet observatories, which observations are recorded? These observations are detailed meteorological, biological and agricultural observations. Essential instruments which is used in this principal agromet observatory are for temperature measurement, maximum, minimum, dry bulb and wet bulb thermometers are used. For ground surface or measuring for ground surface temperature, grass minimum thermometers are used. For soil temperature, the soil thermometers are used, which are placed at the depth of 5, 10, 20 and 30 centimeter. For rainfall measurement, recording and non-recording rain gauge are used. For wind measurement, anemometer and wind fan are used. For evaporation, evaporimeter are used. For sunshine measurement, sunshine duration measurement, sunshine recorder used. For dew gauge measurement, Asman psychrometer is used. For autographs, that is for temperature measurement or for humidity measurement, double Stevenson screen or thermograph and hair hygrograph are used. Radiometers, net solarimeter, pyrheliometer, pyrogrometer with galvanometer, multi-channel multi-hole recorder, and soil moisture equipments like moisture balance, electrical resistance blocks, non-instrumental bio-agro observations like phenology, disease, insect incidence, and vegetative wetting. These all observations are get recorded in principal agromet observatory. And optional instrument. If, if any one of the instrument is not available, or in case sometime we get difficulty or in any technical problem, we can use optional instrument like lysimeter for measurement of evapotranspiration, portable potentiometer for measuring the radiations, then thermopiles recording contact anemometer, etc. Next type of observatory is ordinary agromet observatory. In ordinary agromet observatory, routine meteorological and bioagricultural observations are recorded. Routine meteorological observations, that means temperature, bright sunshine hours, humidity, etc. Essential instrument which have to use in ordinary agromet observatory are temperature, thermometer screen with maximum minimum dry bulb and wet bulb thermometer, soil thermometer at 5, 10, 20 and 30 centimeter depths as usual, as same as in principal agromet observatory. Rainfall, FRP non-recording rain gauge and measuring cylinder which we have to use manually. For wind measurement, anemometer and wind vane. Evaporation, class A evaporometer and thermometer. Thermometer is for measurement of temperature of water. Osmond psychrometer for humidity measurement, soil moisture equipments plus bioagro observations above. Optional instrument, if any one of the instrument, amongst the essential instrument is technically defaulted or sometimes it may be not available, then optional instruments are lysimeter, portable potentiometer, portable microvoltmeter, thermopiles, recording contact anemometer, etc. Then third type of observatories are auxiliary agromet observatories. In auxiliary agromet observatories, meteorological and bioagriculture observations gets recorded. Essential instruments which is used in auxiliary agromet observatory are for temperature measurement, thermometer screen with maximum minimum dry bulb and wet bulb thermometers, rainfall, FRP non-recording rain gauge, soil moisture, soil thermometers, uh, then potentially evapotranspiration plus bioagro observations. In auxiliary agromet observatories, one of the weather parameter that is potentially evapotranspiration is get recorded. Optional instruments used in this auxiliary agromet observatory are lysimeter, portable potentiometer, portable microvoltmeter, thermocoils, recording contact anemometer. Then fourth one is specific purpose agromet observatory. These observatories set up temporarily or permanently for the observations of one or several elements and or specified phenomena. Some of the researcher wants to do research on a specific topic. For example, someone wants to make research on the impact of humidity on the chickpea production. Then he does not need to record any other observations. He needs to record only humidity. For that purpose, he will install the Asman psychrometer, or someone wants to take observations of bright sunshine hours. He used mainly sunshine recorder for and this type of observatories are called specific purpose agromet observatories. In upcoming practicals, we will discuss about each and every instruments separately, but this is a general classification of agrometeorological observatories. Next, as the practical name is study of agrometeorological instruments and installation of agrometeorological observatories, we should consider the points while selecting the site of agromet observatory. Then these are the 10 points which we have to take into consideration for installation of agrometeorological observatories. First one is the location should be at the center of the farm in a bare plot of 55 millimeter long north-south and 36 meter wide east-west. This is a very important point for installation of agrometeorological observatory. Then the site should be perfectly leveled. Then it should be well exposed to atmosphere. Why it should be well exposed to atmosphere? Because we are taking all the observations which are impacting on crop growth and development, and our objective of the taking these observations is only to enhance the crop yield or to reduce the crop losses caused by the meteorological phenomena or weather phenomena. Then site should be free from waterlogging. Why it should be free from waterlogging? Because we taking the observations like soil temperature. If soil is waterlogged, then this observation get the accuracy of these observations get reduced. Then it should be away from the hills, forest and irrigation canal, dams, tanks and water reservoir. The question arises, why it should be away from the hills, forest and irrigation canals? We are taking the observations like wind speed, wind direction. If observatory is near to hills or forest, then these observation get reduce the accuracy on them. There should not be large area of concrete building or tree near the plots. The distance should be more than 2 to 3 times of the height of the tallest object. wind vane, then anemometer, sunshine recorder. These are the instruments which are placed at above the at least 10 meter from the ground surface. And when concrete buildings or tall trees are placed or are present in the area of observatory, these instruments get hindrance to record the observations. Then it should be representative of soil type of that area. In agrometeorological observatories, we took the observations of soil temperature or grass minimum temperature. If the we are taking the observations of representative of that area, therefore soil should be also the representative of that area. All side, particularly eastern and western side of the site, should be free from big structure. Already this point we have discussed. The distance should be more than 10 meter. Yes. Suitable locking arrangement should be provided in view of the safety of the instrument. These agrometeorological instruments need proper calibration, proper maintenance, and we have to take the accurate observations. For that, specific agromet observator are need to record these observations. Therefore, suitable locking arrangement should be provided in view of safety of instruments for betterment of observer or institute. Then this is the layout of agrometeorological observatory. Then size of the plot, I have already told you about that, 55 meter north south by 36 meter east west. These are the instruments. This is the plot. You can see this. This is 55 meter long and this is 36 meter. Then this is the north side, and instruments are sunshine recorder, then wind vane, then microclimatic post pole, cup counter anemometer, then single Stevens sunscreen, double Stevens sunscreen, non recording rain gauge, self recording rain gauge, soil thermometer, grass minimum thermometer, dew gauge, and open pan evaporometer. These are all the instruments we are going to study in next practicals separately. What is the principle of that instrument, how it is used, how it gets work, and how to take observations, and all these things. So, thank you for today.